Goodness, just stay calm. I know I've just entered the most sacred room in the entire world, but I have to stay calm. Remember the training. Don't think about who's inside the marble sarcophagus in the middle of the room, and just focus on the tasks. I can do this. I have the ceremonial cloth, the ceremonial water chalice, and the ceremonial broom. I'm ready. Just clean everything as fast as possible, and don't knock anything over. Easy, right? I'll start with sweeping the floor. Not that it's really needed, considering there's hardly a trace of dust. The daily cleaning ritual ensures it's always spotless, as it should be to honor our great hero. This would be a lot easier if the brush end wasn't made from carved ivory. A normal straw broom like the one at home sweeps a lot better. I suppose that wouldn't be extravagant enough for here, though. Even the tiles have the Virtuous One symbol embossed on them. They spared no expense to make this place reflect his valor. Now that the floor is free of dust, I need to wash the sarcophagus. Just don't think about it. Just focus on moving my hand back and forth and forget that only a few inches of stone are between me and his body. I can't stop thinking about it. To be this close to the most powerful man to ever live, it's terrifying and uplifting all at once. The marble feels warm, despite how cold the room is. Is it his power coming through the rock? I'll add that to the list of things not to think about. All clean. Now I need to dust the altar, and I need to be very careful not to knock anything over. The other acolytes still mock me for dropping that urn during the evening service. It's not my fault for tripping over the steps. I can't believe I'm actually touching the helmet he wore during the ultimate conflict. I can see the crack from the Defiler's warhammer. To think the hero's hands must have touched this too, maybe even in the same spot I'm holding it. I will resist the urge to look inside and see if there's any strands of his hair left inside, and focus on the dusting. There's a lot of artifacts left to clean. I know the High Priestess told me not to touch his sword. It's a shame I can't clean it, considering how rusty it is. But who knows what enchantments are woven into the blade, though. It's safer to stay away. I'll just dust the treasure collection. There's so many jewels. This ruby alone must be worth more than the village I grew up in. Now I'll dust this crystalline statue, and then... Oh no! No. It just slipped. I didn't mean to. Oh, gods. I'll have to tell the High Priestess, but she'll banish me from the sisterhood. And then I'll have to go home and be a sheep herder like my parents. Oh, why do I have to be so clumsy? Maybe if I just sweep the shards under the altar, they won't notice it's missing? But the great hero always sees our transgressions, and when he finally awakens on the glorious day, he'll tell of my sin, and I'll be remembered for being butterfingered and a liar for all of eternity. There must be some solution to this. If I just relax for a second and think, I'm sure I can. What was that? I didn't touch anything, I swear. The sarcophagus, it shattered. Oh gods, I'd better start practicing my sheep shearing. Wait. What's that moving behind the dust? It can't be. Virtuous one. It's an honor of unimaginable proportions to witness your return to life. I remember the sermon about the procedure for the glorious day. Granted, this wasn't supposed to happen for centuries, and they weren't very specific about what to do. You look just like the paintings, and the stained glass windows, and the dolls the children make on your holy day. You don't really look like the face on the pies they bake for the feast, but it must be hard to get the details right with pastry. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. This was not supposed to happen today or in my lifetime, and I definitely wasn't supposed to be the first face you see. Do you need to sit down? They have a ceremonial throne for you in the main hall. It has emeralds and is made out of pure gold and... yeah, that bench is fine too. It's probably more comfortable than the throne anyway, although I shouldn't say that. I am M, an acolyte of the Virtuous Sisterhood. I only just became an acolyte, though. I passed the final test of faith yesterday. This wasn't one of the scenarios they trained me for, however. Allow me to express the eternal gratitude all of us humble citizens feel for your fearless sacrifice, Virtuous One. The Defiler's death gave the world freedom from fear and tyranny. We exist in the shadow of your... What? Where are you? You're in the sacred temple of the Virtuous One, Virtuous One. In the city of Agavin? I know you never visited here in your quest, but you must have heard of it. Why are you here? Well, there was actually a war fought over which kingdom should protect your sacred body. It's a very long tale, but eventually you were brought here to rest until you recovered from the poison. You look confused. Do you remember the ultimate conflict against the Defiler? You don't recognize the words I'm using, do you? I'm talking about the battle at Harlan's Peak, where you defeated, Sekrin. I'm sorry for flinching. We're not supposed to say his name. It's profane. Yes, you won the battle. Do you not remember cleaving his vile body in two with your blinding blade as the world cried out in exultation? You do remember? That's good. That was always my favorite part of your legend. Although, I enjoy the dilemma you face in the Yellow Forest as well. How did you know to strike the water with your fists? And what was King Grommen like? Did his beard really reach down to his feet? Oh, you're clutching your head. Am I talking too much? Or are you still affected by the poison? You don't know about the betrayal, do you? Oh gods. The legend says you turned to the betrayer after the traitorous blow and uttered a single word of rebuke, but that may be apocryphal. I really should go and get the High Priestess. She's the one who's supposed to explain all this to you. And there's a whole procedure we're supposed to follow on the glorious day, and I'm not doing a very good job of it. I don't think I'm supposed to talk about pies or ask you so many questions, so if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll find Her Holiness and she'll... Oh! You grabbed my arm. To be touched by the Virtuous One, I am honored. Do you want me to stay? Very well. I can stay if that would please you. Please know that what I'm about to tell you may cause some distress, for which I apologize. After you slew the Defiler, as you stood above his withered corpse with blade in hand, your oldest friend, Rafen, he approached you from behind. Twisted with jealousy, he drew the venomous fang given to him by the Witch of the Caverns in. I'm so sorry, O virtuous one, to have such a close ally raise his hand against you. I can't imagine what you're feeling. The poison in the fang rendered you lifeless until now. What happened next? Well, Rafen was torn to pieces by King Grauman's hounds. There's a painting of it in the hallway, actually. You probably don't want to see that, though. You want to speak to King Grauman? He passed many years ago. It's been a long time since that day, virtuous one. 387 years, to be precise. Oh, I didn't mean to cause you to panic. It's okay, really. Not much has changed since your time, I promise. Cities are bigger, and we wear different fashions, but it's basically the same. Oh no. I'm so sorry, virtuous one, but your betrothed, Carlota, her life was long, and she became a wise and just queen. She never took another lover, and always spoke fondly of you. Please don't cry. I apologize for causing you such torment with my words, but it wasn't my intention. To cause you grief like this, I shall be condemned to suffer for eternity. I know this will be little comfort for you, but your sacrifice is venerated throughout the world. The records of your inspiring speeches to your troops are studied and debated by scholars. You really are the most important person alive. Perhaps that was the wrong thing to say. I can see you're only getting more overwhelmed. I'm sorry, truly. I've never been very good at comforting people. I really should go and find someone else to be here with you. You don't have to stay in the temple, you know. The village where you grew up has been preserved, just as it was in your time. Your home and the tavern where you worked as a serving boy should be the same as you remember. You could always live there if a life of being worshipped here is too strange for you. To be honest, you could live anywhere. There isn't a town anywhere on this earth that wouldn't welcome you as a hero. What? You can't possibly mean that. Why don't you want to be a hero anymore? Generations of children have looked up to you as a legend. I looked up to you. Besides, in your lifetime, you had to struggle against the doubt and distrust of the unbelievers around you. Why not simply bask in the adulation now? I never considered that, virtuous one. The stories say you always aspired to be a conquering hero. The idea you ever wished for a simple life, that part of you never made it into the official history. The more I think about it, the more I see that we acolytes never considered the real you. behind the legend we were taught. A human being with worries and emotions. I spent so long seeing you carved from marble or rendered in class. I forgot you're really flesh and blood. And I feel sorry for you. That you never received that simple life that you imagined for yourself. You deserve that more than a golden throne or a horde of worshippers. You patted my shoulder. I still can't believe you're here next to me. There are thousands of other priestesses throughout the years who would have killed for this opportunity. You wouldn't want them here instead of me? Virtuous one, you'll make me cry. You don't want to see that. Believe me. My face gets all red and blotchy when I weep. It's not a sight worthy of your presence. There's going to be a lot of commotion over you returning, you know. There'll be ceremonies, feasts, and endless rituals you'll have to participate in. Kings and emperors from across the world will journey here to see you and receive your wisdom. I would likely be imprisoned for daring to utter this, but I have a suggestion for you. If you find the circus of adoration surrounding you as tiresome as I suspect you will, come find me. My room is on the bottom floor of the eastern tower. We could run away in the night and travel to wherever you wish. I could help you find the humble life you've yearned for, if you'd allow me to accompany you. Just think about it. There's no need to make a decision now. Your thoughts need to be focused on what you'll say to the adoring masses anyway. I suppose we should inform the others. I'll lead the way. I wager Sister Elena will faint as soon as she lays eyes on you. One last thing, virtuous one. When the High Priestess asks about what happened, I'm going to tell her that the crystal statue was smashed when the sarcophagus shattered, not before. Please don't tell her the truth.